Happy Saturday. Today's a little gloomy, so I'm not going to go to the car wash, but I wanted to make sure I shared an update with you. I want to talk about interest rates if you decide to wait to purchase a home. One of the things that's been really attractive to most of my home buyers over the last year is how low the interest rates were. Now, if you're familiar with an amortization table, it's really a chart that shows you based on the terms of your loan, so the dollar amount. So let's say you took out a $400,000 loan and maybe you took out that mortgage for 15 or 30 years. The amortization schedule is going to show you every payment you make, how much of that payment is going towards the interest or the principal. Now, here's where it really matters what that interest rate is. If you were fortunate to borrow at, let's say, 2.75% for 30 years, if you had waited and the interest rate changed by 1 percentage point, so let's say you decide to wait until next year, and maybe, this is purely speculation, but let's say the interest rate is 1 percentage point higher, the amount of overall interest you're going to pay to borrow that money is going to be significantly higher, especially when you're taking a larger loan. So no, I'm not a loan officer, but having 12 years of banking experience, I am familiar with reading an amortization schedule. So it is something to consider, the unknown, right? So we don't know, are the interest rates going to go up? Are they going to go down? They really are subject to change. But real estate really is a long-term plan. So if you consider that purchasing now, even if it's not the dream home, so let's say you happen to put yourself in a situation where you can purchase right now, but it's not necessarily that dream or that forever home, you have to consider, is this potentially a good investment, just based on the fact that, for one, it's real estate and we hope that it always appreciates in the future. And for two, the interest rate, the amount you're going to pay to borrow that money if you secure that home with a mortgage, is likely to be lower than if you wait and we don't know where the interest rates are going to go. So perhaps they can go up, they can go down, they could remain the same, not likely. But borrowing now with how low the interest rates are is usually a good idea, especially if you're going to be in a position where maybe you could even get it paid off sooner. So I know sometimes we talk about, if you can get a home now, even if it's not that forever home, if it's in an area that has potential to maybe rent out that home once you are able to get that dream home or that forever home, that's a conversation you really need to have with yourself and figure out, do the numbers make sense on paper? And also, how do I make sure that purchasing this home is going to set me up so that maybe I can use some leverage from that property if it appreciates, borrow against that leverage in order to get yourself into that forever home. So I know that might be a lot, and it's Saturday, right? You're going to go out and maybe enjoy yourself today. But listen, I'm here for you. So as always, you can reach me by phone, 973-460-4674. You can always text me. But remember, you're going to go to missmontclair.com. That's where you're going to see all the homes that are in our immediate area that are for sale on the market. And I hear there are some really fantastic open houses coming up. So there's some things you want to see. Please reach out to me. I'm Tiffany Booker, Miss Montclair of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, New Jersey Properties. Take care.